Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grew Room Show. And for the Grew Room Show today, we got a professional wrestler from Singapore, and he runs his own wrestling promotion there, Singapore Pro Wrestling. He's the longest reigning champion, and his name is Andruew Tang. I think he spells Andrew a little different, so I hope I said it right. And I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grew Room. And my co-host today is my cousin Billy Rock. So Billy, take it away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have a special treat on this podcast live tonight with me and Rocco Cross. And I hope each and every one of you enjoy the podcast and know that you're loved and respected everywhere you go. And let's get this podcast going, baby. Woo!
I love it, Bill. I love it. That's awesome. That's a great way to spread positive. I love it. And we will be having the interview very soon. So stay tuned, everybody. Okay, welcome to Grew, and thank you so much for taking time out of your morning and coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's amazing to just be speaking to the both of you, sharing about myself and of course Singapore wrestling. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes. I'm really looking forward to this a lot. And growing up in Singapore, like what inspired you to want to make your own wrestling promotion and open up a wrestling school?
I don't know, because I think ever since young, we were just watching WWE. It's always a screening on TV. I mean, back in my days when I was a kid, like probably like 10 years old or so. So, when I first watched pro wrestling, like WWE, like when I watched my first match, I was blown away. I told myself like, hey, this is something that I have to do. One day I'm going to be inside the ring. I don't know how. I mean, at a point of time, Singapore, my country is pretty reserved about stuff like that. Typical Asian people, parents are saying like, oh, I want you to be a doctor, I want you to be a lawyer, I want to be an engineer, but I'm not into this kind of shit, man. Like I just want to like wrestle. I want to be like a real man. A real man's gonna have like muscles, gonna be strong, that kind of shit, right? And then you step foot inside the ring and you tell a story. So it's amazing. And then of course, like being a pro wrestler is like being a rock star as well, right? Like you gotta travel, you gotta party, you gotta enjoy, stuff like that. So I told myself like, hey, I don't know how, somehow or other, I have to make this a reality, So I didn't look back. So here I am, right? Singapore's first professional wrestler. Yeah.
Oh wow, I love it. I love it. Like, who were some guys that you looked up to growing up? Like, what kind of wrestlers did you like watching on television?
I mean, of course, like the very first wrestler that I really looked up to was The Rock, man. I mean, he's the man's man. He can just trash talk inside the ring. Like he's amazing. Like I know it's just another level, man. I mean, like his wrestling, it's simple, but it's just telling a good story. I think that's what a lot of wrestlers lack right now, especially like I feel, like independent wrestlers or even like my pro wrestler from my promotion or in Singapore, they all just want to care about the moves. They want to look good and stuff like that. But like take a look at The Rock, man. He at times he can play like the heel, can be the face, it can be like a comedic character. But at the end of the day, it's about people remembering you and it's sports entertainment, right? So at the end of the day, it's entertainment. If you can't comprehend the fact it's entertainment, then sorry, you can't be a pro wrestler. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. So I was blown away by The Rock. Like he's one of my childhood idol, and of course, like Chris Jericho.
I love Jericho.
Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels. Yeah. And of course, like along the way, you have like Brock Lesnar and stuff, but it's different, because there's no like favorite wrestler, because every wrestler is unique in their own way. And like pro wrestling, it's not a one size fit all kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it's funny you said Jericho, because me and Billy actually got our tickets already. We're going on Chris Jericho's cruise.
Wow,
that's
amazing.
That's in 2024. So we still got like
really?
a while away.
Yeah, wow.
I've never been on a cruise ever before.
Oh, really? It'll be a good first time for you, man. Yeah.
and like when you were starting to get involved with doing this, like who had trained you? Because I mean, there probably aren't a lot of like trainers where you live at
Right.
for wrestling, right?
Right. So at the point of time after I left the army, it's in like because in Singapore, like every Singaporean man has to like serve the army for 2 years or for me 9 months.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was telling myself like, either I want to go to America, I want to go to Japan, I want to go to Canada to like pursue my craft. And at the point of time, like by chance, I met my then I said like my business partner, my then business partner, the co-founder. His name is Vadim Koyajin. So he was the guy who actually founded pro wrestling in Russia. Yeah, so he
really?
wanted to expand the Singapore in the business. Yeah. So like his promotion is really good because I think it's like maybe 12 to 15 years strong, or even longer, maybe 20 years. Like I really can't remember. But they have like big talents like Sami Zayn at the point of time, Samurai Dalso. Yeah, quite a number of big names that actually like wrestle on this promotion. Yeah.
Oh
And then
wow.
yeah. So he was the guy who wanted to expand the business in Singapore, and then of course he could see like I was very passionate about it. But in Singapore it's pretty hard to set up business and stuff. So yeah, so he asked me whether I want to partner up, and then I just partner up, didn't look back. And at the point of time I was only 23, man. What do I know? I'm like, fuck this shit, let's do it. Yeah, so he was the one who taught me, and I think at the point of time there was this other trainer. Yeah, I mean he did like some pro wrestling training at the Dudley Boys School. So the two of them were the one who like taught me like basics and stuff like that. But along the way,
Oh
like
wow.
I wrestled like numerous stars, and of course like
Yeah.
Japan, Thailand, Hong Kong to train. So that's how I upgraded myself. Yeah.
Oh
Nice.
wow, that's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
I know, right?
Yeah.
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 And tell us a little bit about your wrestling league, Singapore Pro Wrestling.
Yeah. So I think we don't count you count in the COVID years and stuff. So this year's like our 11th year.
Nice.
So I don't know if you organize more than about like 35 shows or so, and our shows are big. I mean, I remember like our very first show we only had like 60 people. And then right now for our shows on the average it's about 500, 600 packs. It's huge shows. Like we do it every 2 months. I mean in Singapore because there's there's not a strong demand of pro wrestling compared to like America, in Japan where you can do like every week and stuff. Yeah, but
Mhm.
we take pride in our production quality. So actually, if you can take a look at our videos, like you can see like we just don't put the ring in the hall and then just do the shows. We believe in the whole presentation because this pro wrestling is entertainment, right? That's how you actually like
Yeah.
get the cash. You can't like there's $10 for a ticket. No, I mean you can't undersell yourself, right? You got to know your perceived value and all, right? So yeah, we have a lot of big names coming down to wrestle, like Kenny Omega, Pete Dunne,
Yes.
Tajiri, Rene Dupree. We're supposed to have Chris Masters as well. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Riho, Amy Sakura, Masa Takanashi. So quite a number of guys lah. Yeah. Tajiri is Sima as well. Sima from
Well, yeah, exactly.
AEW and all that. And right now he's great. Yeah, T-Hawk, Strong Arts. Yeah, they're all here. Like Johnny Gargano was here before as well.
Oh, get out,
Oh
really?
wow.
Yeah. That was I think that was in 2014. If you can take a look at our YouTube videos. Yeah. So we come a long way, lah. All I can say is we came a long way, and of course, like we made history. Like there was a first Singaporean wrestler in WWE right now, Dante
Yes.
Chen. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He's my brother. Like I trained him out since he was 16 years old. Yeah, we share a lot of memories together, travel down the road. Yeah, it's amazing, lah. So yeah, I'm really proud of him as well. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was like your very first match you ever had?
Oh, my very first match. Yeah, I mean, it was just, I think, a training exhibition match. You can take a look at the video. It was against like the guy who trained me, like Stephen Honeycutt. I think I was only like 52 kilos. I was tiny, yeah, and stuff. Wrestled in front of, I think there wasn't even like gorilla position. It was like makeshift gorilla position. It wasn't like, man, it's not cringe-worthy, but I mean, like, when I look back, I'm like, who the fuck this tiny cunt, like, yeah. But after that, like, yeah, I mean, like, hey, I don't know, man, it's a long journey for me, man.
Here you go. Here you go. And I see like I was looking online and you're the first ever worker wrestler out
Yeah.
of Singapore. So how was it hard to like be like the first ever wrestler to come
Yeah,
out of
of course.
Singapore?
I mean, like there were a lot of skeptics, even like friends, or especially like people who just like watch our stuff to be like, these guys are so small, can you make it? This bullshit, don't make yourself like a joke. But at the end of the day, I'm actually laughing at them right now because I'm actually living my dreams, getting to share locker rooms with big
Mhm.
stars and stuff, my idols and stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, like maybe who the fuck is John? Like maybe John's the guy who commented on me, right? But who the fuck is John? Nobody gives a fuck about John, right? But people care about Andrew, the statement Andrew Tang, right? So don't give a fuck, man. Like, this is me, right? This is my persona, so I'm just telling you as it is, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, if they can leave the 8 to 5 jobs doing the shit, but I just fucking wrestle in the ring and I get my money. It's at the end of the day, it's about the cash, the dollar, baby,
Right,
right? So
right.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, I didn't look back, like, I don't care. I don't care about what they say, like, for me, it's just about me trying to like make my sport more mainstream. Like, yeah, I mean, because of pro wrestling, like in Singapore, and I managed to like get to know like a lot more celebrities like
Yeah.
in the Singapore industry as well. And of course, every celebrity or any invited guest that comes down to our show, they get impressed and they share the shit out of SPW. Yeah, because I believe in my product, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen some of your stuff on online and stuff, and the production value of the shows are really well done, and of
Yeah.
course wrestling is great too, but like everything about the show is like really great.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we just want to do
Yeah.
it well. I mean, we want to do it properly, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I also saw like you worked a lot, like you wrestled a lot with one of the stars right now for NXT, Don
Yeah.
Don
Dante Chen, yeah.
Don
Dante Chen.
Dante Chen.
Chen, yeah. Yeah, he used to be Kaiser Traxxas, so we had a lot of like great matches together, and of course, like we were tag team partners and we were opponents as well. I mean, you can even watch like our last kind of like official match together, not considering the corporate shows. So it was the 4-way match,
Mhm.
Locomotive versus Kaiser Traxxas versus the Statement and versus Mr. Philippine Wrestling JDL. So that was the match where Matt Bloom and Kenyon Seaman was there. They came down. That was
Nice.
our second scouting match, and yeah, they were blown away by us, like, and then of course, like, I think the very first match they really liked it, like Unchained in Changi, so it was Kaiser Traxxas versus the Statement, yeah, because that, I mean, initially we were, I think they wanted to do an Asia tournament, so we were both picked for the Asia tournament, but
Oh wow.
apparently, like,
Oh
they
wow.
scraped the Asia tournament and then like did the Mae Young tournament, so we had to wait for like 2 years to do the tryout. So yeah, okay. I mean, I guess it's good, right? I mean, like, we managed to impress. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, it's not like like some open China trial in the WWE China trials. It's like it's an open casting call, and I mean, some of the guys are like boxers, and there's
Yeah,
even one
yeah,
person who
yeah.
didn't even know who the fuck Triple H was. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know what I mean, right? Like, yeah. But for us, like, we really earned the way up, to get where we are, right? So yeah, it's still an accomplish. I mean, it's still an achievement in my book, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And Billy, you got some stuff you want to ask?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I will take it
Yeah.
away.
All right, man. Just go ahead.
All right. So you are a 4-time SPW Southeast Asian champion.
And a 2-time
And
AWGC Junior Heavyweight Champion, a 1-time SPW Tag Team Champion, the God of Singapore Wrestling, the Statement, Andrew Tang. Yeah. All right, continue. What's your question?
I love it. I love it. Oh my
I
god.
love it. That was so awesome. And the longest reigning champ. What do you love most about being champion?
I think for me, about being champion is about me being able to carry my brand out, to represent my brand, to represent other promotions. to be the face of Singapore professional wrestling and the face of Singapore wrestling, like, you know. Because at the end of the day, you know, many people may say like, the best, I'm this, I'm that. But at the end of the day, when you Google Singapore wrestling, okay lah, maybe last time there was only one name on the statement, Andruew Tang, but there's Dante Chen now. But at the end of the day, Dante Chen is NXT now, but I'm still in Singapore, so I am the OG of Singapore wrestling. So yeah,
Exactly.
right, yeah. I mean, to be honest, right, I don't need a belt to let people know who the hell I am, right? You know, because yeah, I mean, a man makes a belt. The belt doesn't make a man.
You're
You
right.
know what I mean, right? So,
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. So true. And how did you come up with the statement?
Because ever since young, I always wanted to be the center of attention. You know, like I think like back in the days, I remember when I was like a competitive dragon boater in my college. I guess quite college, polytechnic. So yeah, I always wanted to be, you know, like take a look at me. You know, this is the face of the team. You know, chicks gonna dig me. You know, that kind of shit. Yeah. So like even in the army as well, I was like, I think like one of the craziest officers, and then like I was like what? I was like I was the champion for chin-ups, man. I did like 50 chin-ups in a single pulling and stuff like. So, like whenever people ask me like, can you do chin-ups? I'm like, chin-ups are so easy, man. It's just a walk in the park, you know. Yeah. So I always doesn't matter. So for me, it's like it doesn't matter whether it's inside the ring, outside the ring, whatever I do in my life. All I want to do is leave a statement on everyone's mind. Because, you know, in pro wrestling, it's not about the wins or the losses. It's about people remembering you, right? And I want people to remember me, right? So yeah, I can't call myself the impact. I can't call myself the legacy. So I think the statement sounds nice, you know, like statement. Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's got such a great ring to it. Yeah, it really does. So what has been your favorite match so far?
In where? In my life?
In
my life?
Yeah, I guess so. In your life.
Yes.
Fuck, man. I don't know. I mean, like for me, I just feel like, I'm still very old school. I like the encounters between The Rock and Stone Cold because they're still amazing. They're still classic, you know. Yeah, like WrestleMania X7 was like, fuck, man. I remember I was watching as a kid. I was at the edge of my seat. I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? You know, and then like suddenly the turn from Stone Cold was like, what the fuck? You stuff like that. Like, I mean, to me, I'm still a very old school guy. So the Attitude Era matches are still like have a very, very special place in my heart.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Too many matches to name, you know.
Yeah. So who was your toughest opponent you had?
Toughest opponent, shit. I mean, the guy that really made me blow up inside the ring, I think, that really challenged me to my limits, I think it's Pete Dunne, man. Pete Dunne was
wow.
Yeah. Level. Yeah. Pete Dunne was another level. Yeah. He was amazing, man. Shit, like great guy, man. Yeah, you can watch the match. He was so good. Yeah. I think it's good storytelling and his pacing was another level. Yeah, I mean, I think I really level up from his matches. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So how was it working with Kenny Omega and Tajiri? Like,
Kenny Omega, yeah, I mean, I was a fan of his since before during his DT days, especially when I'm watching like Wrestle or Sex Door and like they even make the match like a 5-star match. I'm like, this guy is amazing, man. He can make a non-living thing, like make sure like shows that he's like kicking your ass. I think it's another level. And then like because of some business stuff, I managed to book Kenny Omega down. And like fuck, man, it was real. Like I can remember, like like the fans were thinking like some people were like thinking it was a scam, man. Like I remember there was this guy. I have to tell you a story because it's so funny, it's so hilarious. Like this uncle, maybe the male version of a Karen, was telling him like, hey, you gotta transfer me a ticket, right? Before me, but he's like, oh, how sure are you? It could be a fucking scam. There's a lot of scammer. And I'm like, do you know who am I? I've been running the business for so long and I'm conveying a message to you, right? And then like because Kenny didn't like do any promos and stuff, right? Then on the day itself, when he's there, when he's just crazy some shit, he's like, hey man, can you help me get a meet and greet for my son? I'm like, fuck no, man. I'm like, you think I'm a scammer and then now you want me to help you to get a meet and greet for your son? Hell no, man. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. Contradictory thing, right? Yeah, but okay. So when I wrestled with Kenny Omega, when the first time he hit me, I was fucking smiling when it's fucking Kenny Omega. And, I sound like a mug right now, but I mean, like he's my idol, right? Especially when he hit me with the V trigger and the one wing angel. I'm like, yes, okay, it's over. Yeah. It was amazing. It was supposed to be actually like was supposed to be Ryuho and Kenny. We were supposed to do a part 2, right? Ryuho and Kenny versus Reika Saiki and the Statement. I'm not sure whether you know Reika Saiki, but she has retired, but she's known as the muscle idol. So she's she's small, but she's quite big, and she's one of the top one of the top wrestlers. She was very famous at that point of time. Yeah, but now she retired. So yeah, so because of COVID, so but maybe never say never lah. Maybe all I need now is a new female tag team partner to go against Riho and Kenny Omega. Right? Never say never, man. Yeah, never say never.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, man.
Wow.
So is Singapore a big wrestling town now?
Yeah, it's not too bad right now. We have like 3 promotions. Yeah, we have SPW, Paper Max, and Ring of Rebirth. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, considering the fact we're just like 10 years old, it's not too bad. I think like right now it's like every month there's pro wrestling, so there's quite a huge demand. Yeah. But like I say, at the end of the day, when there's too many pro wrestling promotions and when there's there's promotions that wanting to have like more people coming in, then that's where they start cutting the prices. That's where you're spoiling the market. You know what I mean, right? At the end of the day, you need to know your value, right? Yeah. So,
yeah.
Like imagine, right? If I'm fucking Gucci, I won't be like, hey, I'm Gucci, get a fucking 50% here, come here, fuck, I am Gucci, right? And like what the fuck, I know some normal street brand in America, but yeah, value, right? Yeah, fuck, right? Can't be like, hi, I'm a Rolex. Rolex is 50% off. Same price as the G-Shock. No, right? It's the value, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm making a good point here, right, guys?
Yeah, this is great.
I love it. This is the best. So, how do you feel about Great Muda retiring?
Sorry? Great Muda. Oh man, I watched the match. Yeah. It's sad, but I think it's really just time for him to leave the wrestling business for his own health and safety. But fuck, man, the match was good, man. It was emotional, man. I mean, he still has his retirement match, his final match, but I watched his match with Nakamura. It was amazing, man. Goosebumps, man. Simple stuff, but good storytelling. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the guy still can go, man. Fuck, like he's so old, he still can do a moonsault. But I still can't do a moonsault. So yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Oh man. So would you want to do AEW or WWE?
I mean, of course, my dream is WWE, but I think in 2019 I didn't get a contract, and to be honest, that really affected me. I was feeling really quite down. Like, that's all I wanted to do, but let's just say like I'm so eloquent in my trash talking stuff and my promos and stuff. But somehow I kind of like choked, and then I kind of got injured in the tryouts.
Oh,
and then I recovered like one day before the match, the final match. In the final match, I don't want to say who my opponent was, but he can't even remember a 5-minute match, and I pulled my I still managed to finish the match. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. It's just sad, lah. It's just like Coach Blue came up to me and told me like, hey, Andrew, why we didn't sign you? Like, you can work inside the ring, you can really work inside the ring, but it's just that the psychology, like maybe it's not what we're looking for, lah. Yeah. Because at that point of time, I wanted to like be myself, right? Be myself. Like I like to be like the small guy, but being a cockish heel, but maybe like that's not what the WWE is looking for, lah. They want a small guy to get thrown around and shit like that. And of course, like obviously, if you don't trust your opponent, how are you gonna do like your moves that you usually do, right? Like you want to do it safe, right? I mean, the guy can't remember 5 minutes of Smash. So how are you gonna expect him to remember like my moves, right? So yeah, it's a little bit sad. It was quite a blow to me, but yeah, especially like right now. So I'm not young anymore. I'm like 34 this year, so I'm not sure when WWE might want to sign me. So what I can do is just make myself happy, like Japan. Maybe I'll just do my best for AEW. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, I think
definitely.
maybe
Yeah.
AEW might be more receptive to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
it's okay, man. Yeah,
they're taking in a lot of wrestlers now. So I mean, you never know.
yeah. I wanna
Yeah.
if I ever get to AEW, if I ever get to America, I wanna infuse the Singapore style of wrestling. I wanna, be the Singaporean gangster, the crazy rich Asians, like I was speaking my Singlish because you Americans don't understand Singlish, and Singlish is the definition of proper English. Yeah, I know stuff like that, I'm just gonna educate you guys how to speak Singlish, Yeah.
Oh my God, yes, I
Uh,
love that.
I love that. That's so awesome.
Oh yeah. Ideas,
So,
man.
yeah. So, what did you like best about playing Hawk Tan in the film Girls Go Army Again?
Oh, you guys did your research. It's amazing. Oh yeah, I love it. Like yeah. Because that show that what I call this Girls Go Army, it's like it's really quite a huge production in Singapore lah. So
Oh,
my
okay.
dream was to always like be one to be inside the show, and apparently like I did this audition interview. I was like quite lazy to do it, but I did it and I got the role, and I was amazing. Like even it was just like maybe less than a minute, but I managed to make the impression in everyone's mind lah, because
Mhm.
that's just me. Like you should check my YouTube stuff as well, like Tropic Monsters is it's a comedy stuff. So I was playing like a Singaporean gangster. Yeah,
Oh
it
my
was huge.
God.
Like yeah, during like COVID, right? Like the young kids don't know me as the statement. They know me as, are you the statement flex shy? So statement flex shy is like statement. Flex means flex, and
Yeah,
size means
yeah.
like kid. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I am, yeah, but yeah, you gotta know me as the statement, not as the fucking like comedian, right? And shit. But I mean, I'm an entertainer, right? So I mean, I'll get whatever it goes, lah. Yeah. And of course, like actually, to be honest, I had a TV series. But due to some issues, I became like Singapore Darth Vader, and my voice, and they put an animated version of my face. I don't want to say much, but I mean, you guys should check it out. It's called My Buddy Bone Masher. Yeah, it was my pride and
Oh,
joy. So
right,
I was
yeah.
like, I was like, I'm supposed to be like this imaginary wrestler that this kid drew to life. Yeah. But
Oh, wow.
I just don't want to say much why my face is animated, but damn, man, it was really good. Like, you should just watch it, man. Let's like, fuck, it's amazing. Yeah, the story is good and everything. Like,
Okay,
like
yeah.
Singapore
I'll definitely
censorship,
watch
like
that.
like they changed the shit. Like, the kids were supposed to do more wrestling, but they say, oh, wrestling is violence. What I can say is, yeah, right, yeah.
You
Oh,
you should definitely do a Singapore horror film.
oh my God. Yeah.
What I should do? I should be the stars of Brazzers. No, I'm just kidding,
You
guys.
should. You should. You
No,
can
no,
make
no,
like
no, no.
you can make like a horror film, and you could star as the killer in the horror film. You can make like a
The
horror
demented,
slasher.
twisted killer, right?
Yes.
The deranged guy. Oh, yeah.
Oh
I know.
man,
We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
this is the best podcast. Really.
So,
Any more questions, guys? Come on, man. I'm
yes.
just getting started.
Oh, so what's your like favorite action movie?
Action movie. Oh, shit, man. There's quite a lot of action movie there. Wow, I don't know, man. Fuck. Seriously, this is a tough one, man. I don't know. I think if let's say action movie, I think the most recent Mortal Kombat is quite nice
Oh
as
yeah.
well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think it's quite good. Yeah, it's a very different take to the original series. Yeah.
Definitely.
How about horror stuff? You should ask me about horror
Yes,
stuff.
that's
Man.
what I'm
About
gonna.
horror
That's
stuff.
where I was going next. Like, I'm a big horror fan. My show is very horror based, as you could tell with Chucky. So, what are some horror films that you love watching?
Oh, Child's Play. Hellraiser, man. Hellraiser is fucking classic. What
Pinhead.
else? Yeah, what else? Actually, Nightmare Before Elm Street. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Freddy versus Jason. Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm a very old school guy, lah, so I like this kind of old school stuff. Maybe gore stuff as well. Kind of like Hostel. Hostel is quite messed up.
Oh,
Right?
that was crazy, wasn't it?
We want to talk about sick stuff. The Human Centipede, but maybe like
That was sick.
one and two, but not the prison one. That's too ridiculous.
Yeah, the human centipede was sick. That was
I
a
think
sick.
the most one of the more disturbing films that I watched is recent. That is more recent is The Platform. The Platform is quite sick.
Mhm.
Yeah. On Netflix.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So like, what horror franchise you think you like the most? Like, out of the big ones like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Child's Play, and like Elm
House
Street.
Play, man. Hands
Oh
down.
really?
House
Yeah.
Play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
House Play.
Chucky all the way, right?
Yeah.
Chucky on the way.
Yeah. Chucky wins.
Away, two-way, down, bala. Give me the
Yes,
power
yes.
back to me. He's just a fucking door, right? Like you just like fucking kick him, right? I don't know why everybody's like, I'm fucking scared of him. Like it's just a fucking door. Yeah, but actually, the most recent Child's Play is actually quite interesting as well. It's kind of like Black Mirror shit, but I think it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I think it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, because now he's more than just a doll. Like in the newer films and the television series, like he's more than just like he split his soul into all these different things, and now he's like humans and he's dolls, and like his soul is in all different kind
Yeah,
of
but I really don't
dolls.
like the new one, like I think the kid of, I mean, like his kid, like the child, the seed of Chucky. I think
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid, man.
that was yeah.
Stupid, man. That's fucking stupid. Like the old school stuff, it's amazing, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was way better.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. That now, like, do you celebrate Halloween in Singapore? Like, did you dress up for Halloween?
I don't really dress up for Halloween, but I mean, I want
Okay.
to dress up for. If I want to go to a Halloween party, is of course to look at the beautiful senoritas inside the party, you know what I mean? But no, I mean, like in Singapore, we do have our version of Halloween, which is called
Okay.
the 7th month. And of course, in the 7th month, it's fucking dangerous because that's literally where all the ghosts are out. Like literally, the ghosts are out, and you don't want to mess with them. I'm fucking serious. Like nobody will fucking dress up in 7th month. Like
Oh,
parents will be saying like, hey, you gotta go back by 10 o'clock and shit. And like shit
really?
happens in the 7th month. Yeah, I'm not even joking. You guys gotta Google and research this. Yeah.
Yeah, really? Oh my god! Like ghosts are walking or are around and
So it's
stuff.
basically that month, right? It's when the gates of hell are open and shit
What?
happens in Singapore. Like, yeah. It's like it's really freaky. I'm not even joking.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm not even
god,
joking.
that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, I think that makes me want to go there for Halloween season.
Yeah, you have to go.
So
Make
no,
a
it's
trip.
not the Halloween season. You guys should go to the you guys should go to the 7th month, and maybe you just go to the graveyard and you start peeing on the tombstone, or you're like, I don't know, just do like some stuff that you shouldn't do, Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very sure you'll see some shit, man. Yeah.
Oh my god,
And
that's
in
crazy.
Singapore, it's multiracial. So you see like Chinese ghosts, you see Indian ghosts, and you see Malay ghosts. So you see many types of ghosts. Like in America, you probably like just see some old lady walking down the fucking dress or some Victorian dress and shit like that, right? But in Singapore, it's a different level, huh? Multiracial ghosts. Hello, sir. How are you? And another one will be like, yeah, I don't know, man. Just kidding. Yeah. But the good thing about it, right? If let's say that you get haunted by Indian ghosts or a Chinese ghost or Malay ghost, you don't understand what the fuck they're saying. You'll be like, sorry, me no speak no Malay, me no speak no Indian, right? So you'll be like, oh, okay. I got a point, right? I got a point.
Yes, you do. Yes. And, what do you like doing during your free time when you're not wrestling?
Watch movies, hit the gym. Yeah, party. I love to party. Yeah,
Okay.
because I love to have a great time. Yeah, like the Ric Flair. They call me like Singapore Ric Flair because when I party, I really party hard.
Yes.
I think you should enjoy it, right? Like, why? Life is short, right? You only live once. You live for yourself, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. You
I mean,
gotta
of
have
course,
fun.
you be safe. You gotta be safe. You gotta be responsible. That's the most important thing. Yeah.
So when you're out at clubs or bars, like what's your drink of choice?
My drink of choice. I'm actually quite a. I like my cocktails, so I like sweet, but I don't like to taste the alcohol. But I like it to be
Okay.
very, really strong. Yeah. But for me, like almost my friends tell me like I like to drink a lot, but when I drink, I get sleepy drunk, so I'll fall asleep for a while. Then just like get the beat down, and then like I pass out for a while. And then I wake up. And I'm like, let's drink again. You know? Yeah. I'm crazy. Yeah. But I'm proud of it, man. Like, fuck, at least like I don't like cause trouble or like, you know what I mean, right? If it's time to go, it's time to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you're in really great shape. So what's your working out routine like? And do you
Routine? Oh, I
diet
used to work
too?
out like 6 days. I used to work out 6 days a week, but
Oh, okay.
now because I know I don't have time and yeah, sometimes I'm still doing like personal training, yeah, here and there. I don't know. I'll try to work out like 4 times a week, and then I try to target a full body. Like just
Mhm.
like what Ravishing Root says, it's all about the upper body. So you have really huge upper body, but it'll be tiny legs, but the legs are still functional. I don't watch my diet. I just at times if I want to eat, I eat. If I don't want to eat, I
Yeah.
don't eat. Guys, just guess my weight, guys. Just take it. Just guess my weight, man. Just guess my weight.
There you go. There you go.
Just
Nice.
guess. How do you think? How heavy do you think I am?
What's that?
How heavy do you think I am?
32.
What? 32 kilos?
Yes.
No. How heavy do you think I am? My weight?
Oh hell.
Oh,
Probably like I don't know, 180?
Nope.
No?
um, 215,
No. 140 pounds.
Really?
140. Oh my gosh.
Oh, get out.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
So it's like 68 kilos, 70 kilos.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That-
Okay.
Man, that's a tremendous shape right there, man.
Yeah, I
Thank
know
you. But I'm short.
exactly.
I'm short. I'm really like maybe 5'5", 5'3". I don't know. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
And what about like songs? Like what kind of music do you like listening to? Like what's
Oh,
on your playlist?
really? Rest on my playlist? Actually all kinds of stuff. But recently I've been very I'm into Alan Walker. You know Alan Walker, EDM. Alan Walker.
Mm.
Alan Walker. Like I'm not alone. Something like
Oh
I'm
wait, yes, yes,
faded. Yeah.
yes,
oh
yeah.
And then
yeah.
like my go-to shit is like Cascada. Like, be my bad boy, be my man, be my weekend lover, but don't be my friend. Old school techno. Like
Yup,
old school techno.
yup.
I wanna know where you belong. I wanna know why I sing this song. This is the Singapore culture, man. Like, fuck, like this is like the Singapore gangster songs. Like, we go to the Singapore clubs, we play the song, and everybody will like fucking go crazy.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, really?
yeah. So that should be my entrance in America. Like,
Yeah,
I wanna know. Yeah, right.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do love my rock and roll as well. I love like the metal, like Metallica.
Yes.
Like Enter Sandman's amazing. For Whom the Bell Tolls. I love my romance song as well, like Ed Sheeran. Like fuck, it's amazing, right? Because it's the emotion, right? In a different situation, right? Like I mean, of
Mhm.
course, if you see a beautiful senorita and you see Ed Sheeran, then you blow her away, right? Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. And if
Uh,
you were gonna do a karaoke song, what would be your song that you would sing?
Karaoke song. I think it's my life. It's my life. Yeah, because it's your life, right? You just gotta live life to the fullest. I mean, I do love my Linkin Park as well. Like in the end,
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's a really good choice. I like that.
Thank you.
And what about gaming? Are you a big fan of video games?
Yeah, I love my PS5, man. I fucking like just love my fucking PS5. Like I think the series like Yakuza fucking amazing.
Oh,
But I have
I
no
played
time.
that. I
The thing
played
is
that.
just
That's really good.
I have no fucking time to play. You know what I mean? Like play my games, right? Yeah. I love this shit. Yeah. There's a lot of good games on the PS5. I think like the most recent game. The most recent game is Hogwarts Legacy, but I've yet to play it yet.
Oh
I've yet to buy it
yes.
yet. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I've yet to complete like the Quarry as well. The Quarry is good. Gotham
Yeah,
Knights, fucking amazing.
that was the horror game, right? The quarry.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I want to play it soon. Yeah, but next in a couple of weeks time, we're gonna anticipate for WWE 2K23.
Yeah,
Oh
that's coming
yeah.
out. Yes.
Yeah. But it's a little bit sad.
Great.
It's a little bit sad that Dante Chen is not represented in the video game. Why? Is it racism? No, I'm just kidding.
And what kind of sports do you like?
There's pro wrestling. That's all. It's a sport. That's all.
Pro
That's all I
wrestling.
love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. I fucking hate soccer. Right? I mean, like the only type of balls I kick is the balls between the guy's nutsack. Like that's all. Like, yeah. And I'm too short for basketball. So yeah. And then come on, please. Do I look like I'm a guy who play golf? Like where I play?
No.
I'm like, yeah.
How did you wind up bringing in 2023?
How do I? Sorry, what?
How did you wind up bringing in 2023? What did you do to bring in 2023?
I mean, like, what do I envision 2023 to be?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
how did you celebrate? Like bringing in
Oh,
a new year.
On New Year's Eve, is it? Oh,
Yes.
just yeah, I was just chilling with my girlfriend. That's all. Like having some quality time with her. Yeah, because now I'm attached. No more party boy anymore. No more Ric Flair. But yeah. Just quality time together, enjoying Bangkok, enjoying Neon Countdown, listening to Alan Walker, listening to Dimitri Vegas. But fuck what you call this, the fucking traffic in Bangkok. So yeah. But it was amazing. Like yeah. Bangkok was amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a music festival. Yeah.
And Billy, you have any last questions you want to ask before?
Yeah. So are you going to get the AEW Fight Forever game?
Of course, man. Of course, I'm gonna do it. I'm a fucking like wrestling muck, right? I mean, I love video games and stuff.
So
Maybe in future you might see me in the AEW Fight Forever too.
Yeah.
I think we
The
are going to
Singaporean
see you showing up
the
soon.
Singaporean gangster,
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could definitely see you showing up challenging Kenny.
Kenny. Who do you think you are? Huh? See me. It means what the hell are you looking at? You don't be a chibai. So chibai stands for you don't be a pussy. It's Singapore, it's
Nice.
Singlish. Yeah, it's so cool, right? So imagine I
Nice.
come out there, I speak my Singlish, and then I have like my lawyer who speaks perfect English, and he will be the translator. It's just like like Kali and the Ranjit Singhs, like the Ranjit Singh will be like speaking proper English, right? Why not, right? It's cool, right? I think it's interesting, right? It's never been done before,
That's
right?
awesome.
Oh man. And what is your favorite superhero?
Ooh.
My favorite superhero. Shit. What's my favorite superhero? I think it's. I don't know. I think Wolverine. I guess because he's short, he's aggressive. But I think for villain, right? For villain, I think it could be like Apocalypse. Yeah, I think Apocalypse.
Yes.
Yeah, this is fucking grand. He's a god. He doesn't give a shit about anyone, just like me. Right? Yeah. I mean, I think for myself, I feel like I'm a villain. I mean, like, who wants to be the good guy, man? I want to be the bad guy. Right? Yeah. Like, oh, fuck, it's boring. Oh, I love this. I'm doing this for everyone. Blah blah blah. Like, fuck you all. You don't like me? Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm still here. Right? Yeah. Peace da. You know, like, possessive my hui di do bayo. It means like suck my dick. You know, you slut or some shit like shluka. You know, I'm a man of many different languages, guys.
And I have to ask, I love that shirt. Like, where can someone get that shirt? Because I know that
this is me. Can you see it's me? You see, that's the animated version of me. So this designer, right? She actually like she drew she was commissioned to draw like Tiger Beers, like this brand in Singapore. So the 90 years, I think they commissioned her to draw the logo, and it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So my logo is designed by her. So you can see it's an animated version of me. It's like Super Saiyan.
That's so cool. I really like that.
There's two chicks over here, right?
Yeah.
Because one is never enough. But and then you see like there's the ring. There's a ring here as well. The ring here, so I'm the god of the Singapore wrestling ring. Yeah, you see there's alcohol as well. It's hidden. There's all the Easter eggs. There's alcohol here, and then there's a belt. And then I think it's pretty cool. It's a very dope shirt. Yeah,
that is a really good shirt.
Yeah.
Like,
It really is.
can anyone buy that shirt, or was it just custom made for you?
Yeah, but I feel like I've yet to create an account on the wrestling tees. Yeah, but I mean, if let's say I'm heading to America, and I probably can buy. I mean, people from America can get it from me as well, but they have to pay the shipping and stuff.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh wow, okay.
Oh, nice.
And lastly, is where could fans follow you at?
Oh, you can follow me at. I'm very, very active on Instagram, The End Statement. Facebook, not so much. But Facebook, you can follow my personal account. YouTube, SG Pro Wrestling. TikTok, fuck off. I'm not going to do that. No. I mean, not at the moment, but I'll see how it goes because I'm just a lazy cunt, you know. Like, if I don't even have time to play video games, what makes you think I want to do a fucking TikTok? Oh, like, I'm sorry, guys. Is it too much for you guys to handle?
No, I love
this. This is great. I love it. No, this is awesome. Are you kidding?
You need to come with us to the Jericho cruise next year.
Yes,
Jericho cruise. All right, maybe I'll be the one running in. And Jericho, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. He's just made it on the list. No, just kidding. He probably like fuck me over, like throw me off the board. Like,
hey, you know, Jericho's always looking for like fresh talent to wrestle. So you could definitely be like a fresh talent for Jericho to go after.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you guys can, help me hook him up with him, no problem, man. Just showing some of my videos and shit. I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Something fresh that I can bring to the table, right? Like,
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your morning, and coming on the show. It's crazy to say taking time out of your morning because it's like late at night here.
You're welcome, man. And guys, if you guys want to come to Singapore, just let me know, man. I'll show you guys around. Like,
oh my god,
show all the nice places, good food, the parties, and of course I'll show you where you can attract ghosts as well. So
that's definite.
Yeah,
definitely. We're going to Singapore, dude.
We definitely are. Yes,
we're gonna make a trip.
Singapore, right? Singapore is the US of Southeast Asia, so you guys are gonna come. Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's a little bit expensive, but it's fine, man. Like, I know where are all the nicer places, the more budget places and stuff. But that's the good thing, right? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. Thank you.
Just let me know, man. Yeah.
Okay, I definitely will. That definitely sounds like fun.
It does,
awesome. Yeah.
All right. Well, definitely have a great rest of the day, and thank you again for coming on the show, buddy.
I'm gonna catch my flight to Malaysia at 12 o'clock. So just 2 more. I was gonna go to the airport now.
Oh, okay.
Me and my girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Have a really fun trip. a safe
Thank you.
trip.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take care, guys. Have a great
All right,
night.
buddy. You too.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Guys, go before I go, you gotta close your eyes, touch your screens. Come on, guys, feel it and feel the yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
I love
Take
it,
care.
man.
Take
Thank you.
Take care.
No problem, man. Awesome. Take care, bro. Yeah.
Take care.